G'day guys, welcome back. We are back again with another episode of Valheim. I'm actually recording this back to back from the previous episode. I just can't get enough of Valheim at the moment. When you're learning about new things and exploring new areas, it's just really addictive. So yeah, I just can't stay away. Anyway, in the previous episode, we again had a bit of a slow one. So in this one, hopefully it's a little bit more exciting. We're going to explore a little bit more. We'll sort of just poke around the edges of this area and then maybe come back to our portal and just grab all of the ingredients that we need to make sure that we can, you know, make another one in our journey. Just double checking that we do have foods and stuff, which is, yes, we do. I won't really need to go back, although one thing that does worry me is whether or not it's going to be dark sometime soon, and I think it is actually going to be dark very soon, so we might not be able to go too far away. We'll see how we go. Might as well grab some of these things that have already fallen. Do have bone mass at the ready. Actually, I think we are getting tougher enemies already, so I'm going to just clear up the way here and then we might retreat. And yes, I'm being very cheap with my bone mass. I should be using it, but that's okay. I sort of want to keep it for when we bump into another Morgan or something like that. So let's head back home. And yeah, we'll sleep the night away. I think it'll be better for us in the long run. And you know what? Maybe I don't need to wait to take down the portal and the workbenches and stuff, because yeah, I'm just feeling like it's probably a good idea if we just bring it with us immediately. In terms of our goals for this episode though, I'm thinking we really do want to try and find more of those caves. That's, I guess, my initial thought. And I'm really desperate to find more flame metal at this point, obviously, so we'll try and find some more, wherever that may be. I'm not exactly sure where I need to be looking for flame metal, aside from, obviously, the verger camps that we've come across. But I don't think that's the most efficient place to find more flame metal, so surely there must be another source somewhere. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that we need to actually set up a portal, which can be a little bit frustrating, but suppose we should bring some of this stuff. I know we did unlock another food that requires these smoke puffs, but I think that gives us Iter mostly, so I'm not really that interested. I'm sort of picking it up just in case we might have a need to make another type of food that needs it. So let's continue on this way. My god, this place is so dark at the moment. I'm not entirely sure if the recording is going to turn out any good. But I do not want to risk using the wisp light. Not right now anyway, because I need all the carrying capacity that I can muster. Okay, we have a 1-star warrior there as well. Okay, let's use it. I'm gonna just make sure that we can survive this fight. Okay, let's try and get close to the spawner here and just really try and get rid of it while we still have bone mass active. Okay, let's run back out. Okay, just more of these twitchers and I think we should be okay-ish. Hopefully. Okay, there shouldn't be anything else threatening us right now. Nine minutes on foods. Just make sure we keep an eye out on that as well. Okay, we've got another shoreline here. I'm hoping that this is not the end and that we need to sail some more. Because we haven't really found too much, have we? Okay. We do need a bit more space to work with, so I'm just gonna place things down and we're gonna take some of our stuff back home. I'm also thinking that we might want to consider a renovation sometime soon. And I'm thinking, at the very least, the roof of our main home, and perhaps maybe some of the other structures as well. I mean, this is going to be a pain in the butt, but yeah, I'm thinking of just replacing the entire roof with the new roof option that we have, which is where was it? It might be in heavy build, actually. A Grouston roof. Now, because it's made from Grouston though, one thing that I'm not sure of is whether or not it's going to essentially need like tougher supports on the bottom. I assume it might because, well, if it's made from Grouston, it should be a lot heavier, right? So it could be a bit more of a challenging thing for us to try and achieve, making sure that the roof actually holds on top of us. So anyway, let's drop a couple more things in here. Yeah, we're running out of space for vulture meats and stuff. Vulture eggs. Again, I think at some point we're going to change the storage type to the black metal chests in the kitchen as well, to make sure that we can, you know, store everything properly. Let's just do a quick stack of Grouston here. And I think everything else I'm just gonna leave. What about the smoke puffs? Let's just drop that. Alright, good times. Let's continue. Alright, this is so much better now. I guess early mornings in the Ashlands is still pretty dark, so maybe it's not the best idea to come out to the Ashlands when it's, you know, too early. Right, so let's continue this way. And yeah, crossing our fingers to hopefully find something worthwhile, like a cave or something. And yeah, speaking of flame metal, I am sort of thinking maybe we want to spend a little bit of time later on today, well, I mean later on this episode, I mean, just looking at what we can make using flame metal, because we do have like a couple of new weapons. I think they're projectile weapons, but I'm probably not going to worry about the bow. Like, I think it's a flame metal bow or something. And we might just focus on using the arbalist. I'm sort of excited when I see this here. Ooh, okay. It's Munin. Let's just quickly have a chat with him, provided it's kind of safe here. Poor pickings here. Empty skulls scoured clean by the flames. Barely a trace of memory left. Okay. He's just talking about the bones, I guess. I'm sort of hoping that this might be a cave? No, okay. Because whenever I see these bones, I feel like perhaps maybe there's either a Morgan nearby or a Morgan cave. Well, it's not exactly a Morgan cave, is it? It's a putrid hole. Not taking chances here. Let's just eat. Make sure that we're ready for battle. Still 12 minutes though on bone mass, so that does concern me a little bit. Maybe the best idea would be to simply set things up right now. And we can pull back here when we need to. Yeah, I really hate those things. Oh, and we've got vultures as well. Good times. Tempting to use our potion, but I don't think we really need it. We'll survive. Okay. So do we have a cave here? Yes, okay, we do have another putrid hole. I don't think I'm ready to go into the putrid hole right away though. I want bone mass available before we go in there because we've seen that we might actually be dealing with like you know, a 1-star in there, so probably wiser to wait. So let me just organize myself here. So let's move the portal marker here. And I think it's okay for us to just continue pushing a little bit, just to see if we can find anything else, and then we'll, you know, retreat to this area once bone mass is available. We might need to go back and fetch some food. This is a very, very big rock. It feels like a decent enough rock to be setting up some kind of a base, you know? Like, sometimes you see the rocks and you're like, they might not be big enough. Alright, so there's a spawner over here. Might not be a bad idea to try and go for that, though I don't have bone mass right now. So, look, let's just run in there and see what we can do. Try and deal as much damage as possible. Nice. Okay. That wasn't too complicated. But there are these very small spots of, like, lava and stuff, which, you know, if you're not careful, you could end up accidentally stepping into. Right. Yeah, this is a very nice Grouston rock here. Yeah, definitely don't want these guys hanging around our base. Okay. Do I need more Grouston? I feel like at the moment, the answer is no. Yeah, that's kind of cool. Too bad it doesn't really give us any decent resources, though. Alright. Push on. Interesting here, we've got a tree that seems to be, you know, surrounded by these structures. Does seem like just a plain old scorched tree, though. So, nothing special there. Still 7 minutes on bone mass. Okay. You know what, guys? I think what I'll do is I'll spend a little bit of time collecting some materials. Because I did say that at some point we're going to change the roof to the Grouston roof, right? So if we do that, we're going to need more Grouston. I don't know about whether or not we need ash wood with that. Actually, the answer is no. But it might not be a bad idea to get some ash wood anyway. Since there are a lot of these logs that have just, you know, fallen already, so... Plus, I'm sort of just waiting until I can actually get myself into the putrid hole. Confidently, that is. I could go immediately if I really wanted to, but nope. Probably a bad idea right there. Yeah, let's grab all of this grouse then, why not? And I'll probably get rid of that. I do feel like trying to cut down logs and trees and stuff, they really do attract more enemies though. That's what it feels like anyway. Whoa. Come on then. Right. Very risky. Okay. Goodness me. Right. Let's see. I think a good idea would be to repair our gear before we forget. And then from there, I would also say we probably need to have a sleep before we even attempt to go into the putrid hole. Got 3 more minutes on bone mass. We want to make sure that we've got some more foods just in case. Yeah, I've got a lot of stuff just lying around everywhere. Can't be helped. I suppose I can store a lot of this stuff in storage, you know, when we actually upgrade our storage. It's not really going to be permanently out here. Plus, we're going to use some of it for the roof whenever we decide to actually, you know, go ahead and do that. Right, cool. So what worries me though, guys, is whether or not some of the woods and stuff like that disappear if they get destroyed and are sort of sitting around on ground for too long. Because I feel like that happened to us, you know, very early on when we were, you know, trying to set up a foothold here in the Ashlands. So I am constantly concerned about whether or not we've got all the ingredients we need for a portal, right? So I'm sure the metal won't disappear, but the wood could. And we need a little bit of stone as well. So I'll just hang on to that stuff, because you never know. Better safe than sorry. Alright, we're about a minute away from bone mass. Just gonna grab more of our stuff here. More foods. Yeah, and then one more. Is Terre Supreme? Or do I need more? Well, we're going to eat this very soon, so I don't think we'll need more. The healing mead, yes, we're already able to make, to use more healing meads right now, so that's good. I do want to make another batch though, because I feel like we're going through these things. So, honey, blood clots, and royal jelly. Might need to harvest more honey soon. Yeah, let's make that. Drop that in. Take this out. And we'll drop that in here, just for a bit of a supply. Okay, good. We are running low on blood clots, though. I think we might have... Oh, okay, there's a little bit more here. And we might have a little bit more in our actual storage silo. So, right. Time for bed. And first thing we'll do is head out there and take out the Morgan in the cave. And see if we can find some more of those molten cores. Hopefully we can find at least another 2. Because I think 2 is what we need for another stone portal. It is still pretty early. I guess it doesn't matter, because the tougher enemies should be gone. It is just a little bit dark, though, that's all. But we're going into the cave anyway, so it doesn't really make a difference. Let's go. And should I put bone mass on right now? I don't know. Okay. These things just appear from the ground. I didn't even know that. Morgan trophy. Okay, cool. Is there another one? Or is there always just one Morgan in these places? Ooh, Vegvizier. Mysterious location. Yeah, okay. Okay. So that's our ultimate destination. There's one maybe on this continent as well, which is good to know. So yeah, we'll head there in a moment. I'm just sort of interested in everything else that's going on here. Another pot shard there. We definitely need those. I do want to make some more pot decorations. Yes, the rotten meat. I forgot about the rotten meat. Oh, okay. We don't have space. Ooh. We got quite a few of these molten cores this time, so that's quite nice. So 3. I am going to just go back home though and we'll just stash all of our stuff first. Okay. Alright. So, another trophy. Gotta find a space for that. And, yeah, the cores. I'll just store the cores for the moment. We might spend some time a little bit later looking at upgrading the portal that is in our fort. I think that's probably a good one to upgrade initially. Because if we need to bring some steel and stuff like that out there, that's gonna let us do that, obviously. Or, actually, come to think of it, maybe the best thing to do is to upgrade a portal in this location instead, actually. That way, we can essentially bring steel out to the fort. I don't think we'll ever need to bring steel back from the fort, unless we have to fall back and we have to keep our flame metal at the fort, potentially, but if we're careful, that won't happen, and we won't ever have to cross that bridge. I'm gonna take one more stack and chuck that in the bin. Okay, I don't know what to do with this, the tasty mead. I'll just put it in the bin for now. Okay, back out there, and we'll just loot the entire place. And then from there we probably want to think about moving on. I don't really know where, but I guess we'll just continue on in a direction that we haven't really been to. Carapace arrows, I guess I won't really bother with those. I don't really think that that's too valuable. Did I get everything? That's the question. I think so. Ooh, hang on. Yeah, I feel like the most valuable things that we can find in these putrid holes are literally just going to be the molten cores. Yep, good times. Let's leave. And once again, just going to stash stuff right now, and then we'll make a move. Try and get this thing away from our stuff. Okay. Oh, I don't have space for that. Okay, let's go back, and I do want to mark down where this putrid hole is. The only reason for that is I think things have panned out quite well for us when we, you know, keep a marker of even the places that we have visited and that have given us stuff. Just to, you know, sort of say you've been there and you've done that. But also, like, for example, maybe there would be a time when we would need to, let's say, fight another Morgan for whatever reason, and being able to identify where it's likely that they will respawn. Because I think they do respawn, right, in those putrid holes, so, yeah, it's probably a good idea just to mark where they are. Let's stash that there. Still want to carry the wood. We've got sulfur. Yeah, all these bones. I've got a lot of the bones now. I suppose. I don't know. It's a bit tricky because I know what the bone fragments are for. Now that we have like a generator and we're, you know, using the generator to secure our base and stuff, but at what point is having too many bones going to become a problem for us, if that makes sense? I mean, we've got tons here and we're barely using any of these bones, so, right. Looking good. I could maybe just grab some more food, or some spare food that is, and we'll continue our journey a little bit. Yeah, let's not risk anything, let's just eat right away. Also, guys, is it still worth bringing the Wisp Light? Let me know in the comments what your thoughts are on that. I feel like maybe sometimes it's alright to have it because, you know, we might want to light areas up, but that's really the only use for it. It's very niche, very specific. Alright, so I'm gonna continue heading north. Just to see if we can uncover this area. It's likely that the rest of this is just ocean. Also just keeping an eye out on our bone mass timer. I think we've been to this one before. I think we have seen that one. Let's head out this way. Seems a little too quiet, which makes me a little bit nervous. Gonna explode this thing, because We don't want it exploding on us. But we do see a Morgan out there, so that's also bad news. Tell you what, it's probably a good place to just set things up. Ow! What on earth? An Askvin? Oh. Nice, okay. Just trying to learn the attack patterns here. Nice. What do you give me? Ooh, mashed meat. Ah, Ooh, even more stuff. Flame metal breastplate, greaves. Oh my god. All right. Berserker axes. Explosive payload. Askvin cloak. Hood of Usk. Flame metal helmet. That looks badass. Flame metal shield. Oh my god. There. Alright. I did say that we're going to... new bed as well. Nice. Okay. I did say that we're going to also take a look at new stuff that we can craft. I was not expecting to come across another enemy type. Out here, at least, in these parts. I'm sure there's some slight variance to the biome in certain areas. Where did he come out from, and where can I find more of them? Because I feel like I'm going to need all of the resources from it. Anyway, what was I in the middle of doing? I think I was just trying to mark down where our portal is. Arguably, though, this is not very far from our base. So if we do get taken out, it shouldn't be too difficult to try and get back to our stuff. But, you know, shouldn't is the key word there. I can't guarantee that it'd be easy. That's just a lava blob, isn't it? Yeah, just trying to see if I can get the lay of the land from up here. Oh. I thought I heard something. Okay. So, we've got 4 minutes on bone mass, or we still have to wait for 4 minutes for bone mass. I don't feel like challenging that group of enemies over there because, well, simply because there is a Morgan among them. I think it's better if we wait a little bit more for bone mass to be ready. So, while we're waiting, I know it's just 3 minutes, but we can stash some of this stuff away. Askvin bladder. Askvin hide. And Askvin tail. So this is probably, maybe these two might be something that we use for cooking. The hides. Well, let's stash the hides away, because I'll check that out later. I'll maybe drop it in here. And let's check out the cauldron once more, because we did see the new dish there. Just don't know what other ingredients we need for it. Here, mashed meat, right? Ooh, okay, vulture meats. Very nice, okay, and fiddleheads. I mean, we can make some of this stuff. It might need the oven. So, let's get to it though. Make a couple of these things. Can we eat it immediately? Yes, okay. So we don't need to bake it. Cool. So that's at least one less problem when we're cooking these things. Let's maybe stash... the Mist Hair Supremes, I guess we won't need. I really need more storage for this place. Alright. Still a minute on bone mass. I would like to maybe just store the bladder. I'm guessing maybe the bladder will be used for like a type of grenade or bomb or whatever. It's late as well, so we're probably going to have a sleep before we go out and fight the group of enemies that we saw earlier. Crafting. Let's have a look at our crafting benches and check out all the things that we can't play with just yet. Well, my assumption is that it'll probably be from here. Yeah, flame metal. Oh my god. 20 flame metal bars required for these things, and obviously even more for upgrading down the line. And see where the Morgan hearts are coming into play. More charred bones, that's not really going to be a problem, even with all the stuff that we've got in the bin. Breastplate of Ask. Okay, so I think, yeah, so these things will probably not be very good in terms of giving you defense. Like, our carapace breastplate is still better than breastplate of Ask. I guess if I really wanted to, I could get this and then upgrade it, but getting the Askvin hides is actually a bit of a problem, so I don't think it's a decent investment. So we're obviously working towards getting these. And as soon as we can get these, I think we should be able to withstand some of those attacks a little bit more. Along with this, flame metal shield. Flame metal tower shield. I don't think we really need that. So this one, the block force isn't really... Oh wow. I did not realize that there's a style button. Is that the same for everything else? No, okay, this is new. Okay, so we can choose the style that we want. Well, it's gotta be this one, right? I'm not sure what we should do. Work on trying to get ourselves a shield first, or try to get weapons first, or maybe armor first. I guess it really depends on how much we find, or how much flame metal we're able to find. Here we go, an ashen cape. I think there was like an Ask cape or something like that. Askvin saddle. Back of an Askvin is rather lumpy, so you'll need a saddle if you want to ride one. Oh, right. Okay, so we can tame those things. Interesting. The new arbalist, the Ripper, I think. Did see it just then. Berserker. Berserkier axes, okay. It means that we'd probably be defenseless, right? Like, this is really suited for the playstyle of people who just like to run in there and just like cause as much damage as quick as possible. We could play around with it once we do get enough flame metal, whenever that's going to be. But yeah. This I'm very interested in, Ripper. So, yeah, quite a few more pieces of flame metal required. Alright. Well, at least we know what we need, and we can sort of think about what we're trying to work towards. I don't know. I'm thinking we probably want to get better weapons initially. That's my thought anyway. So let's have a sleep. And let's get this show on the road. I would like to just reach the northern tip of that area if we can. Yeah, I feel like our exploration of Ashlands is going a little bit slow. I just don't want to overextend ourselves and find ourselves in a difficult spot, that's all. So, playing it cautious this time around. Yeah, I think we're looking good. Bone mass at the ready. My god, it is just so dark here. So I've only seen the one Askvin after, you know, quite a few episodes being out here. Maybe that's what I want to go for first. I think it makes sense. So let's run in there. Do some damage. Good. It's nice to know what we can actually make with the vulture meats as well, so... But I feel like the vulture meats are not really the problem. It's finding the Askvin meat. That's the bigger issue. Okay, the Morgan is still back there. I won't activate bone mass until we really need to. Come this way, guys. Away from your Morgan friend. Ow. Ow. Alright. Let's not. Let's not. Let's not. Let's not mess around. Okay. Whew. We probably do have like another monument back there. That's the problem. I think maybe luring out the Morgan might be a better play. I mean, look, I've got 3 minutes on bone mass though, so maybe I need to use that time. Oh my god. How do I even get in there? Oh, here's the Morgan. Let's just lure it out here. Okay. Good, good. 2 minutes on bone mass. Let's take this opportunity to just try and do as much damage as possible here. Whew. Okay, good. Now, that Monument of Torment needs to go. It needs to go right now. Just getting there is so difficult. I just don't want to be stuck in here either. Okay. Okay, inventory not looking too good, but let's head back to the portal and yeah, unfortunately, out of all of this and all of the exploring that we've done, we haven't really found another source of flame metal. So I'm not really certain where we're going to find that. And I think this is the northern tip of this area already. Yeah, I'm not sure what we're looking for when it comes to the flame metal. I feel like it could be part of rocks or something like that, maybe? Or perhaps maybe it could be on the ground, just simply sitting there, you know? That's why occasionally I'm just jumping onto these rocks to see if there's anything new on either side of it, you know? We've seen all of those smoke puffs and we've seen the exploding, like, growth things. But nothing else. Ooh. Was not paying attention, but there's a very big tower-looking thing here. Question is there anything at the top of it? Can we even get to the top? Oh. Something's attacking our portal there. Vineberry cluster? Oh, yes, yes. Okay. So even more stuff that we've now unlocked. Oi. Oi, oi, oi. Stop that. Oh my god, alright. Whew. We need to eat as well. Yeah, I had a false sense of comfort there because, we have been using bone mass for a while. Ow! Oh my god. I think the best thing to do is for us to escape. Actually, no. No, we can do this. Oh, Lord. Ow, that hurt. Goodness me. Right. Okay, now we can go. I just didn't want to leave because getting another couple of metal bars out there would be a little bit more difficult. I mean, look, it's not too far from the fort, but we would have had to take some time to, you know, get back out there and fetch our stuff. So, vineberry clusters. Interesting. So we've just unlocked, like, even more stuff that we can make. I wasn't really paying attention to all of that because we were sort of busy, let's say. But yeah, let me just take a quick look. I saw something that looked like another shake. Ooh, look at this. Fiery Svin stew. Right. So more Askvin tails are used for that though. Oh, here we go. We get to use smoke puffs for this. So that's good. Uncooked roasted crust pie. Couple of vinberry clusters, a vulture egg, and barley flour. Interesting. Sizzling berry broth. Okay, this is an Iter food though, so probably not that interested in that. Sparkling broom shake. Again, another Eater or Iter foods. Spicy marmalade. Now this is what we want. We definitely want the spicy marmalade. Did we unlock the ability to grow any of this stuff? Because if we did... I don't think we can grow it. Okay. So, It seems quite difficult to get our hands on more of these berries though. Unless I need to mark it down and I need to keep returning to that area. That could be a thing as well. Yeah, alright. Anyway, I would say that we made some decent progress here in this episode. It wasn't too bad. We've learnt all of the things that we can try and make from flame metal. I'm sure there's probably still a few things out there that we haven't really learnt just yet. Quite a lot of new foods as well, thanks to finding the Askvin and the berries, so very exciting times. I'm just concerned about finding more of these ingredients for the time being. So, look, we do have a bit of food that we can eat from the Askvin, but not a lot, so I just need to be a little bit more comfortable, perhaps maybe saving on some of the highest tier foods, since we are making do with, you know, just the normal foods for now. I don't know where to find the flame metal just yet, guys, so my plan from here is, if we can actually work our way to where we are. So we've explored all of this. I will mark down where we found the berries, and now that we know about the berries, it's going to be important for us to look for more of these tower-looking structures, right? I mean, I don't even know if they're towers that have the berries, or only the towers that have the berries. Perhaps maybe some of the other structures do have them as well. Just need to keep an eye out on them and make sure we mark them down so that we can sort of revisit and reharvest those berries. But I'm thinking we want to work our way this way. There's the mysterious location. Usually that means that a boss will spawn there, but normally the boss would be named. So I'm not sure if we will actually find the boss there. It could potentially just be some other place of, you know, significance. But regardless though, we sort of need to go in this direction anyway to explore and hopefully find some flame metal. Bloody hell. Right guys, gonna sign out here. Hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, leave a like. Otherwise, some comments down below if you're interested in doing that. Stay true, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.